Welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merchant as always, where we're using really weird perks because I like using really weird perks with Skull Merchant because playing meta is boring, even though I literally have two meta perks on my build. The meta perks we're using today are Scourge Hook, Pain Resonance, very simple perk. Basically we need Gym Defense because you're playing Skull Merchant. If you don't have Gym Defense, you lose the game. This perk basically pick us survivor for the first time in the gym with the most progress, automatically loses 20% and starts progressing. We have Dissolution, basically a really good perk for hopefully countering survivors who like to vault pallets constantly. Once we injure them by any means, after 3 seconds, the perk will activate for 20 seconds, and the pallet with the pallet will break automatically on Terror Radius if they fast vault it. Layers, the new perk we're using. Basically, if a survivor pass vaults a window 48 meters next to us, we can see their aura for 6 seconds. And then lastly, we have Surge. Be down on survivor by any means. The generators that are 32 meters away from the down survivor automatically explode. Down by a basic attack automatically explode. And they lose 8% and start regressing. We have ultrasonic speaker, that way we can scan survivors more often. And we have prototype rotor, so we can make our drones move faster. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is a really weird game I'm going to show y'all because survivors are just really annoying sometimes, but you'll see from the games. And also make sure you join the Discord server. Link will be in the description, and they're a nice place where you can hang out, chat with me and everyone else in the server, and have a great time. Without further ado, let's get straight to the game so I can show you how bad these survivors are, but how great I am. Okay, so before the game starts, you can see the survivors. We have 2 survivors that have flashlights and 1 with a medkit. Well, 1 with a toolbox. It can't be that bad, right? But then, of course, survivors have to be annoying. The whole reason I made this video was for this reason. Why are we using 2 annoying offerings? One that sends the Eyrie of Crows, and the other one that makes our hooks further apart. Okay, playing on the Eyrie of Crows, as you already know, because literally the survivor sentence here, but also made it so our hook spawn way further from each other, because that's a lot of fun. I don't know why survivors even do this. I don't really know why, honestly, the hook offerings even exist. Like, it makes no sense to me why they should exist. Or, like, making your hooks closer, okay, I guess. But, like, it doesn't really matter that much, most of the time anyway. But making your hooks further, like, why would they even think that's a good idea? But okay. Like, I would much rather them get rid of all the hook offerings for both killer and survivor and re-add the miss offerings. Those are really cool offerings, but of course we don't get those. So because of eyeball layers, I can see the aura of the first guy who vaulted the window, but then also I can see this girl vaulted too, surprisingly. So I'm straight after her because I feel like it'd be easier to go after the girl I already injured than to go after someone else. And for some strange reason, she played that really weirdly, and she decided to re-vault the window, and I was right there when she literally could have made it to anything else. I looked up because for some strange reason I thought I saw a flashlight. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm gonna hook this girl right over here. And I find it funny how, I don't know who sent, of course, the offering yet, but I find it funny how the second they send the offering, they literally have flashlights to be really, really annoying, and they have what's it called? They play really badly. Like, how you play really badly when you literally are on the best maps in the universe. Now I play really badly right here. I find it funny how I just complain about them playing badly, yet I play really bad right here. But literally I play really badly. Kind of let him get the pallet, but it kind of worked out in my favor actually, because he got injured by my drone. And because he got injured by my drone, he got hit by Dissolution, which meant when he vaulted the next window or pallet, next pallet, it automatically will break, which is good for me. But as you can see, because I have no hook spawns, I literally cannot hook this guy anywhere. It's so dumb. This is why I hate hook offerings. I don't know what's worse, hook offering or people who are doing sabotage builds, because either way is annoying. But as a result, I have to play on this awful map with this bad offering. Now, normally I don't really complain that much, but like, I want y'all to understand. If you look at my channel, I've made like 120 plus videos of Dead by Daylight. I have used map offerings twice in the entirety of my gameplay of playing killer. I'm pretty sure. The first time I used it was when a viewer literally requested that I play as Ghostface, but he wanted me to play as Ghostface on the Memorial, I can't remember the name of the map is, basically the asylum map, not the asylum map, the doctor's map, that one. He wanted me to play on that one so I could jump scare survivor. So of course I had to use a map offering for that. Very simple. I expected him to vault this window, but because of eyeball layers I can see his aura, but I forgot I can't see his aura because not only does eyeball layers have a good, eyeball layers is a good perk, but the problem with it is the fact that it has a long cooldown for absolutely no reason. So because of that reason I couldn't see him. So right here I'm gonna try and grab this guy. Look through the wall, that way no one tries to flashlight me, and hook him on his hook because I have these really far hooks in these bad locations, which sucks for me. But anyway, like I was saying, I've used a map offering that one time, and then I have used a map offering one more time when I purposely wanted to go to a certain map because literally I played a game of Dead by Daylight and then someone disconnected, but I wanted to replay on that same map just to get like an authentic experience. And I surprisingly got the same map when I used map offering. That's the only time I use map offerings in my 120 videos of Dead by Daylight. But then, like, people like this, like, I'm gonna use this map offering to have the best map in the game for Survivor, because, you know, why not? And then also, make it so with your hook spawn. Not to mention, as you just saw, my drone did not go in the right direction, because that bug has not been fixed at the time I'm recording this video. And I wasn't gonna post this video because of the fact that it's kind of an old video that I've had on my computer for a while. But I was like, I want y'all to understand the pain and suffering that Cubeproductions players and also killers in general have to go through. I'm not saying survivors don't have to go through equally annoying things, but it's like when you purposely send me to this map and you purposely also make some of my map by hook spawn and really far locations, it's kind of like you literally just want me to tunnel you or want me to kill you. Cause like, why are you playing like this? Now I think dead hard, maybe I'm wrong. Then he gets stuck on the wall. I'm like, okay. Now I expect like a flashlight saver or something. There's no way he just purpose did that. So I wanted to make sure I would turn in this direction just in case. And it wasn't the flashlight save, it wasn't a flashbang, and also wasn't even a deception strike. So I think he just actually misplayed by accident. It was kind of funny for me. But that's why I made this video as well, because it's like the fact that these survivors really sent me to this place and made my hook offering, make my hooks awful, but are playing like this badly. It's kind of funny. Now, of course, because this map is terrible, I am going to get Gen Rush really easily, and there's not much I can do about it. But as a result, I am going to have to try and tunnel Felix out the match. I don't really want to have to do that, but it's the only option I got. So this girl is going to try and disable my drone, but she ends up not disabling it. I don't know why. And as a result, she gets cloud trapped and injured, which is fine by me. So now I should get a free hit. But I accidentally hit the wrong person. But then I realized it's kind of fine because I do need to down him and get him out the game anyway. So we're gonna go after him. Now this illusion activated, so he should vault that pallet and break it automatically. Yes, and now we can go after him and down him. That girl has a flashlight, but she's also injured, so she's not the brightest and gets down. No, that's not a flashlight, that's a toolbox. Now I see the people with the flashlights. I'm trying my best to hopefully not get flashlight save right here. And luckily for me, I do not get flashlight save, and another person gets actually injured thanks to my drones, and we kill this guy. So basically, we turned a really bad map and really bad offering combo into a actually really good match for us. Because we have this girl injured, we have one guy dead, and we have one girl on the ground. So I'm going to try and catch her off guard by hopefully doing this, and I do find a way. Now, as long as we don't go for the flashlight save right here, we should be in a really good position. So I'm going to hook her on the scourge hook, activate the scourge hook pin resonance, and then try and find one of the people who was on the ground just now. Sadly for me, she is gone, so that means I have to go across the entire map to find her. But I realized at the moment that I kind of have a really good 3-gen if I just decide to ignore the gen across to the right of me. Now, normally I probably shouldn't have actually went after this girl, but because of the fact that they have to rescue the girl on the hook and they have to be in that area, I would just decided to try and risk it. This might end badly for me because, as you can see, she has a lot of distance from me, and Scrum Merchant doesn't really have a good chase power, but she kind of goes in a really bad, like, I don't know why these survivors path so badly this game, but it's weird. Like, Eyrie of Crows is a really good map, and again, this is before they added Kaneki, so because of that reason, I do have the actual really good Eyrie of Crows before they like changed it. Well, really good Eyrie of Crows for Survivor compared to really good the way it is now. But as a result, they have a really good tiles, and I don't know why they path so badly this game, to be completely honest. But because of the fact that I have a decent-ish 3-gen, I decided to just stay in this area and ignore that gen across the entire map. Even though they're going to probably go for the save, as you can see the girl's right in front of me going for the save, I can hopefully get it injured if I just time it correctly with my drones, and I place a good drone. But I feel like she's not going to trade her life for the girl because that's a bad idea. But she does, so I guess she wants to die. Down her. And then this girl decides to just be weird. I'm like, okay. But I chose to go after her because I was like, well, because of the fact that you're trying to go for the flashlight, I might as well go after you. But that girl was hiding behind the bush, and I clearly saw her. So I'm down her, injure her, hook you, and pray someone gets scanned by a drone so I can see where they are. But they do not. That girl really tried to hide behind the tree like she was skinny, and I'm like, no. Not trying to fat shame Nia's, but it's just funny to me how she was like, I got this, and I'm like, you don't. Now I know exactly where she is thanks to my drone. So sadly, the girl who just got hooked got found again. So I'm gonna go after her. She's gonna try and loot this annoying building, which she will succeed in because this building's annoying no matter how good you are as a killer. This building's annoying unless you're playing the nurse. The nurse can just win no matter what. But I can see her aura thanks to I'm all ears. I really good perk, by the way. I recommend y'all use I'm all ears, by the way. I think it's really good. On Scrum Merchant is probably not the best perk because of the fact that Scrum Merchant can't really do much against survivors who vault windows. Maybe like new Scrum Merchant that's coming up once she gets her rework might get better. Might be able to use it. I'm kind of excited for the rework a little bit because I get to experiment with new perk ideas and new perk combos and to see what's good or what's bad with Scrum Merchant. This illusion might be bad on her now that I'm thinking about it because of the new perk changes. But we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna hook this girl. I caught her off guard by becoming unintettable. One thing you learn with Scrum Merchant, I'm not saying y'all don't know what y'all doing, but one tip I will give y'all is make sure you detach from characters. It's really important that you literally will use your unintettable status effect to chase one person and then completely change direction and go after somebody else. Especially the claw trap, and you know exactly where they are already. It's really good. Because you basically, the survivors will have no idea where you're coming from and won't even expect it, and then when it's too late, they'll die. So both survivors over here, which means that there's literally no way, obvious dead hard by the way, there's literally no way they can go. And because I'm all ears, I can see the aura of this girl, so I know exactly where she's going, and we should be able to get it easy down and actually win the game. So I expect her to vault the window, she does. I thought she was going to revault, so I swung immediately, but she did not. And down her. There we go. And then I realized the girl had stupid unbreakable, so I'm like, are you serious? She got off the ground so fast. So because of the fact she had unbreakable, I know she's going to go after the hook. Now, I probably, in hindsight, should have hooked the girl on the ground instead of going after the girl who was about to go for the flash for the unhook. But the reason why I decided to go after her was because I had a feeling she was not going to be able to get the unhook in time, and I was right. Because there's a reason she literally cannot go for the unhook or she'll die. So I'm going to break this pallet. The scan line's gonna hit them, and then they're gonna get slowed down by 8% for 6 seconds, and there's no way they can go anywhere, and they're going to die. But then I realized the other girl, some reason why, also has Unbreakable, because not only does every single survivor in this game have Unbreakable, they also send me the Eyrie of Crows, and they also have 2 flashlights for flashlight slaves, and they also have made my hook spawns even further, because apparently I just can't play the game. So that's fun. Like literally anything. Like anything and all things that were bad that could have happened to a Scrum Merchant player happened. Like I don't get it. So that's fun, but it's fine because this game's over because they played really badly, even though they literally had like the whole advantages. So that's fun. So as a result, I'm gonna go after this last girl. She's gonna probably try and vault the window, but I should be able to catch her. But instead, she goes towards the pallet. Luckily for me, I had this solution, so if she does vault the pallet, I can just, kill her. But I ended up deciding to swing through it, become an idiot, instead of actually waiting for her to drop it. I'm gonna try to mind game the stupid rock, but there's no way she's gonna fall for it. Bounce landing play, actually pretty good. No, I like it. That's not even bounce landing. She just jumped off the map, or jumped off the thing. Now I should be able to hook her, and life should be great. Oh, that was so annoying. But anyway, that was the first game of the video, where literally I just have to deal with the most annoying thing ever. And then the girl got unhooked again, and I realized, wait a minute, that's not unbreakable. I think they have a boon totem this entire time, and that's why I realized that, wait a minute, they have boon exponential, which is the perk that lets you be able to get off the ground. If you are in the dying state, you can get off the ground if you have boon exponential. So because of that reason, I was like, wait a minute, that's the reason why she got off the ground. Because you only use Unbreakable 1 time per game. So I was like, there's no other reasoning. I expect her to vault the window. She does. I'm all ears. I can see her aura, and we down her. And she getting more because she deserves it. I really hope they change Scrum Merchant more, by the way, when they get for the little drone buddy. Hopefully the drone buddy shoots a dart at you, and then you just die. No, that what you do. Behavior, if you're listening. Behavior, listen to me. If y'all, what y'all should do is, y'all should keep Scrum Merchant more the way it is, or change it to make it look a little better. But then what y'all should do is, if a survivor's claw trap, when you mori them, the drone buddy does a special animation, and that's what happens. I think that'd be a really cool idea. But anyway, that was the first video, the first game. As you can see, they have 1 Unbreakable, they have Boon Exponential, I believe, up there. They have Circle of Healing. They one girl brought a Sabotage literal build, while someone else decided they were going to bring the actual map offering. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why do survivors play like this? And again, I'm not saying killers don't play like in a really annoying way, but I'm just like, y'all, this, why? Like, y'all have no reason to do this, but okay. Let's go to the next game so I can show you how great I am and how bad these survivors are. I wonder what map offering we'll get today. Oh, great. Another one of these. I'm having fun. Okay, playing on Rotten Fields, an actual not bad map for Score Merchant, surprisingly. But of course, like usual, survivors are like, we must make your hooks spawn extremely far from each other because that is fun gameplay. I'm like, okay. Like, I just don't understand why they do this to myself. I just don't get it. But anyway, let's not complain. Let's just move forward and win the game. So anyway, we're gonna fight and find a Leon first. What could possibly go wrong? So Leon's gonna try and chase, well, trying to do a really good play. Well, he decided he was gonna use what's it called? Finesse. But instead he got finessed by me, and then he's like, you know what? I'm out of here. And left the game. Because apparently when you get outplayed by Star Merchant, the best course of action is to leave the game. That's fun. So that's so I don't know if he brought it, but someone brings an offering that literally hurts me more than it hurts, that literally hurts me like a lot. And then Leon's like, you know what? I'm out of here. Star Merchant outplayed me. It can't be. I'm out. Like, I don't understand. These survivors today are so weird. It's just so weird. But anyway, apparently Leon was just done with the game. So we're gonna try and find some more survivors that actually have, you know, brain cells, so we can actually have a good chase, hopefully. So as you can see, there's a survivor over there, but the reason why I ignored them was because of the fact that I was like, I'm not gonna go back over there. That's too far. And instead, I'll try and at least protect this little area, especially since my drone has been disabled. So I want to get that back eventually, but it'll come back in like 20 more seconds. So I'm pretty good. I can see this girl's aura, which means he has object obsession. And I think she wants me to chase her, so I was like, okay. But then I realized she didn't even vault the thing. I'm like, well, I'm bad. But then I was like, you know what, Leon, you deserve to die because you're a bot, so die. And I go after Leon. She's like, yes, please. I'm like, yes, I got you. So because of that reason, I'm gonna go after Leon instead and kill him. Because he kind of deserves it for leaving the game, even though it's a bot now, but like, he deserves it. Then this girl doing a totem in the middle of the corn. I'm like, why? I'm gonna hit her. She gets scanned. 2 more scans to go, and then she's gonna be injured. Low. Well, not injured. Quad trap. She vaults the pallet. Well, she drops the pallet. Then she slow vaults it for some reason, so I, you know, snatch her. That's fun. And we're gonna hook her over here. Nice gameplay. That little speed bump I got, by the way, was so cool. So after hooking her, I was like, I'm gonna go over here, and then look what happens. This girl's like, and I'm like, So I guess I'm going back over here. And then this girl's gonna close up on the hook because she's done. And then she gets off the hook, so I'm like, okay, you have to die. You're doing too much. So this game literally is like the weirdest game ever. So the first game was just terrible because basically everyone's like, okay. The first game was just terrible because everyone's like, how annoying though when I play on Eyrie of Crows? Yes. The second game, the stupid Leon leaves because he just got outplayed. He got finessed, literally. Get it? But then, now these people, they're like, okay, I give up. I'm like, okay. So as you can tell, this game is gonna go extremely like one-sided. So I'm just gonna skip to the end of the game where we actually decide to kill everyone because the fact that this game like this is kind of insane. I don't know what's happening with these survivors, I'm telling y'all. And then of course the last survivor has to be the bot. And the reason why I left him straight for last is because if Leon's going to leave the game, of course I just send him to his grave. A good grave. A Mori grave. This is what happens. You leave the game against Score Merchant, the worst killer literally in the game. Okay, playing on Treatment Theater. An actually interesting map for Score Merchant depending on how the gens spawn. So as you can see, 5 gens spawn literally in front of me, and like 2 gens spawn back here. So we obviously know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go towards the 5 gens. Because it makes no sense to go towards the 2 gens and not protect those random ones. So actually, no survivors put any bad offerings this one game, so we actually have a normal game, which is surprising considering how the rest of this video has been literally tortured. So I'm trying to catch a survivor off guard, but they have eyes, so I'm unable to actually hit them. But it's fine, we can try again. Or we can try and continue and hope we can catch them. But I realized that's the wrong person, so I was like, let me go after you. Hoping she would, you know, be a little caught off guard, but she was not. I didn't shoot her about the window. I actually thought she was going to fast vault it, but she didn't. Now, thanks to I'm all ears, I can see her aura. Then this girl's like, I want to go knees high. And then, as a result, she's going to make the stupid annoying window with finesse. Because she has finesse. But the problem is, even though she has finesse, she's still going to get injured because of the fact that I'm a little bit faster thanks to my drone hitting her the second I place it down. So, because of this reason, I have 2 people injured. The only issue right now I have is the fact that this map has really annoying pallets, and right here, the god pallets, I want her to drop it actually, so that I don't have to worry about it later. Yes. This illusion's already been activated, so that means that I can't use it again. So this right here, I'm going to try and disengage and try and go after the girl who's was injured before, because now that I am oblivious, she doesn't know where I'm coming from. And that's exactly what happens. There's a random person screams 8 times in the background. Ignore that. Okay, it's still screaming. Okay, he's still screaming. Thank you. Anyway, a random person screaming in the background. And now we're going to go over here. Now, like I said before, I don't really want to protect these gens over here because of the fact that there's only 2 of them and there's 5 over here. So it makes more sense to go over here and protect these 5. Because why would you go towards the 2 ones? We can go to the area survivors are most likely going to want to be in anyway. Smart survivors will decide to do the gens that are close to each other and leave the other 2 that are far from each other over there. I can't scan this girl for some reason. There we go. And then I forgot, because of the fact that she did a fast action, I don't get a scan because this game is stupid. So right here, she's gonna get scanned, and then I can see her aura thanks to I'm all ears. This perk is putting in wonders today, actually. This perk is great. I love this perk. I don't use it very often, but the ability to see where survivors go is actually really useful. Now right here, I expected her to bump Todd again, but because of the fact that the basement just so unluckily spawned right there, she kind of defaulted into literally her death, so that's fun. Unless she had balanced landing, she would have literally survived, but she didn't have balanced landing, so she got obliterated. I'm gonna hook her in the back because I'm a filthy killer who literally wants to win every game. No, I just put her back there because it makes the survivors have to go. The plan was to make it so the survivors would have to go, hopefully get hit by that drone, but because the drone has had to not move because they didn't fix that bug until the next patch and this video's old, yeah, that's what happens. So right here, I know someone's here because I hear the generator, but I can't see them. So we follow the scratch marks and they disappear literally randomly because the game is bad. And as a result, I have no idea where the survivor is, and I basically decided just to give up because there's no point in me going over here anyway. I'll just let them have those gens. At this point, someone should be going for the rescue, which they do. So I'm going to kick the generator and then go for the hook, but I kind of misplayed. I should have honestly went for the hook first and then ignored the gen, but I made a little misplay. It's fine. So because I'm all ears, I can see her aura, and she's trying to go to the right side of the map, which is fine by me. I can catch her off guard by literally seeing exactly where she is and becoming undetectable. And she's gonna scream for some reason, so I slice her throat. I like that. Now I'm gonna try and catch her off guard. I'm pretty sure she didn't go this way. Yep, she did. So I caught her off guard. I love when that happens. I love using Squad Merchant in like really dumb ways. Hook her in the basement because I'm a filthy killer. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm saying that, honestly. I'm not really a filthy killer. I just like saying that it's funny. Put you in the basement. And I'm going to put Eyrie on here. This time you will spin, right? Thank you. Now there's a high chance somebody will accidentally get hit by that. This gen is kind of far from the other 5 gens, to be completely honest. But because someone's here, I do want to make sure it gets down a little bit. Then I realized this girl's running across the entire map, and do I really feel like chasing her? The answer really is no. But because one person's hooked and this girl's injured, I decided to continue going over here anyway. I'm all ears. Activates. I can see her aura. The problem is, I know where she's going. She's going towards the god palette, so I can't do anything about that. Never mind, I lied. There's no god palette over here. Sometimes there's a god palette on the side of these. I think it's 1 or maybe 2. I don't really play this map very often. Not to mention, I don't really know how the map spawns. Sometimes I always forget. But I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 god palettes inside of certain areas, like on certain sides of the map. So because of that reason, the survivors can just basically get a free god palette if they on that side. But I believe it's actually on the left side, and I think about it, that's where it is. But yeah, I thought she was going towards the god palette, but in reality she was not. Thanks to I'm all ears, I saw exactly where she was. I find it funny how this entire video was supposed to be about I'm all ears, but in reality it's about why survivors love just picking the most annoying add-ons possible. Like it just add-ons, sorry, the most annoying offerings. So right there, I kind of went the wrong way. I kind of misplayed. I meant to go to the right, but this girl has killed herself in the hook for some strange reason. She's like, Skull Merchant is too strong. I am not fighting this. I'm like, okay. I just love when people kill themselves in the hook, like against the killer who literally is not good. I think it's because of the fact that I'm playing her really well, so the survivor just give up because they're like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Now I'd rather a survivor. That was a really good there, by the way. Actually good play. I'd rather survivors give up like that than put annoying map offerings. I don't know what she was doing right there. I don't know why she decided to just do the Jin. It's kind of funny. Or maybe she thought I wouldn't hit her or see her if she was on the Jin. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna hook her on this hook across the entire map, making survivors have to actually go all the way across the map to unhook her. On her second hook, I'm almost certain she's gonna probably kill herself on the hook because of the fact that the other girl killed herself on the hook. So she might think it's the right idea, even though I don't see why, because they still have a chance to win the game, kind of. It's gonna be kind of hard though, because I am patrolling this giant area, and there just so happens to be 4 Jins here. So it'll be difficult for them to win the game. Also, finding Jins on this map is awful. Like, literally, indoor maps are the most annoying maps to find Jins, because the Jins, there's no, like, lights to show you where to go. You have to basically go across each room, pray the Jin's there, it's not there, okay, try again later. Then you get lost sometimes, you don't know where you're going, it's aggravating. Right here, I'm going to hit this girl because I'm undetectable so they can't see me. But I chose to go after this girl, again, the girl who's screaming, because of the fact that she is dead on hook, so it makes more sense to go after her. I'm just gonna pray there's no Decipher Strike, and there's not. So because of that reason, we get to hook her and she gets to die. Woohoo. You can join Leon from last game. As a result, we're gonna go over here, and now it is time to hook this girl. Not hook. Go after this girl. I'm pretty sure she's hiding over here, but she actually wasn't. But my what is she? I knew she was here. I saw her. I'm not blind. There's no. There we go. Now all I have to do is mind game her with this drone, and I messed up because of the fact that my drone's going the wrong direction. She can't. If she doesn't move though, my drone won't hit her. For some strange reason, she doesn't understand this fact and keeps doing this. Now I can't injure her because of the fact. There we go. I'm literally got outplayed. Dissolution for the win. I love Dissolution. This is why I always use this perk. I know a lot of people, I can't remember who it was, but someone commented in my video. I'm not even gonna make this hook. This hook's so far away. Someone commented in my video like a long time ago, and he said he doesn't like Dissolution because of the fact that it sometimes, and most of the time, doesn't give any value, because you basically are praying survivors even revault the same what's it called, palette, and half the time they just don't even vault the palette again, and they can also see that you have this solution and they won't even like use it. And honestly, I kind of see why, because I watched a video a few days ago where basically they were talking about different perks that they want to be changed, or different perks that seem good on paper but in reality aren't good, and Dissolution is one of them. But I think Dissolution really works well on Scrum Merchant in particular, just because of the fact that sometimes you injure your survivors with your drones, and as a result you have the ability to now instill pressure. Like, oh, are you gonna vault that? Are you gonna vault that pallet? Oh, you can't vault that pallet now. Ha ha ha! And they have to go to a different place. The only problem is, also I like it better than Hex Blood Paper, because Blood Paper sucks because it's a Hex totem, so it can get destroyed at any time. Meanwhile, this solution can't really be countered at all, except for you playing better. So right here, I'm gonna try and go after the girl. This girl's like, I give up. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna go after the other girl, and then I misplayed because I decided to just like. Alright, I forgot. This is the part where they basically just both give up because they realize they can't win. So I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. So I guess the game's over. These survivors play really weird today. I'm fine with this. So like, she won't. She's bad. I knew it. I'm like, no, you don't do that. The first game. That's so funny. No. The first game, I have these awful survivors who want to go on Eyrie of Crows. The second game, I have a Leon who thinks he's good, but he literally got finessed. And in the third game, I have survivors who give up because of the fact that they got I'm just better. But also, I understand, like, they realized that they couldn't win, so they decided to give up. But it's just so funny to me how this is, like, the duality of my team. Like, I get 3 different games of just all different caliber survivors. Annoying, weird, give up. Like, it's just so funny. But anyway, that was the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I read every single comment. And of course, if you have any builds, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely use them. Of course, make sure you also join the Discord server, where you can post, actually, you should post your builds in the Discord server, actually. But yes, you can post your builds in the Discord server. Make sure you join that. Link will be in the description. And I will see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day. And P.S. Don't be a Leon player.